Hey quad bros, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a short little dev blog for you guys, making Enlisted a better place number 65. Now if you guys don't know what these are, they're kind of like little kind of mini updates. They're like bug fixes, kind of quality of life updates. They're kind of meant as like direct feedback updates. So a lot of the stuff that gets changed in this is stuff that people have like directly been complaining about and have pointed out as issues that the developers are working on. And boy oh boy, have they nailed this one. Let me tell you guys, let's jump into it. So first, it's getting ready for Steam. Now weirdly, they don't really talk about how they're getting ready for Steam. I think this is kind of meant as like a we're fixing a lot of stuff that you guys said was a problem because we want to release on Steam soon. We won't get into the previous release on Steam, but they are saying that Enlisted will soon be available on Steam completely free. Isn't that nice? Probably should have been how it was in the first place, but you know, here we are. So the first one is Unstoppable HE Shells. So you guys may not know about this, but like previously, like rockets and bombs and like HE shells from tanks and things like that, wood was made so thin in Enlisted, like a wood house or something like that, that HE shells wouldn't actually explode on it. It would actually go through it and explode on the other side, which would make it like not effective. They've now changed it to where wood is a little bit more like, I don't know, thick, which is how it should be. Like an HE shell really shouldn't be going through a wooden structure like a building. So there you go. Now I will say I hope that they make it to where like you can still fire an AP shell through houses and stuff. I really like that. That's something that I personally do a lot. I definitely take out tanks and stuff through buildings fairly often, like when they're marked and stuff. So that's always cool. Next thing is the unification of ammo pouches. This is also not a big deal, but if you guys didn't know, like there's because of the merge update, you could buy like a British ammo pouch or an American ammo pouch, and these were like classified as different ammo pouches in game. Now they've kind of like combined them. So like if you had a preset that was using a British ammo pouch and then you tried to like you ran out of British ammo pouches and tried to use that preset, it would be like you don't have any, you have to buy some. Now it'll just put in one of your other ones, which is cool. That's a nice little also, this will apparently be implemented for all other equipments, including medkits, toolkits, grenades, and melee weapons. So, that's really nice. I especially like the melee weapons. I have a lot of squads that like I equip shovels, like or like I just like naturally have like a shovel or a sword equipped, and then my preset tries to put that in and it doesn't have it. So I'm glad that they're probably hopefully doing that for knives. Okay, other changes. Now this is the big stuff. I know this seems like the big stuff. This isn't the big stuff. This is like, I don't know why they put this here. This is the big stuff. These other changes on here are absolutely freaking huge, okay? Number one, soldiers now descend steep stairs and jump from heights up to a meter high more smoothly, losing control of their weapon less often. Now, this is absolutely huge. And the reason for this is that this has been a long-standing problem in Enlisted. Now, way back when you could fire your gun while jumping, and there was a really big problem in Enlisted with like jump shotting. And you'd like jump around corners and stuff. This was years ago. And so they made it to where you couldn't really do that. They made it to where your gun kind of bobs whenever you're jumping up and down. The problem with that is that like staircases and stuff, when you would be going down the staircase, you would kind of like skip along it and it would make your gun bob, right? You wouldn't be able to like smoothly walk down the staircase, and you would end up kind of like, it made it really hard to fight down a staircase. Or like down a hill, because your gun would kind of bob. You've probably seen this in some of my gameplay videos. I've mentioned this kind of problem before. So now hopefully they fix that. Increase the length of conquest mode missions. Now this might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but that actually is a really big deal. The big problem that people have with conquest is that it doesn't give a lot of XP. And the reason it doesn't give a lot of XP is because the game mode is just really short. And so the developers have decided to increase the length of conquest mode to kind of make Conquest a little bit more of an attractive game mode. And I think this is a great change because Conquest does, I think, feel better when it goes a little bit longer, right? Like I think Conquest is a really fun game mode, but only whenever you get into that kind of like back and forth gameplay where you're fighting over these objectives like back and forth a lot. So I'm really glad that they're doing this. I think this is a great change as well. And then on the flip side of that, they reduced the number of reinforcement points received for capturing a point confrontation. And this is a good thing too, because confrontation had a problem where it could go infinitely. So while conquest was going too short, confrontation was going too long, so they fixed that. They made it to where players and AI can now use the machine gun positions on the back of the LVT-A1 tank. That's cool. I like that. That's one of the, I think that's a tank in the, it's a premium Pacific tank. Added unique icons for kills with the shovel, saber, and axe. That's cool, like up in the top right. I don't know what this one added. Battle of the Bulge to the list of possible maps. Don't know what that means. Okay. AI soldiers will no longer use grenade launchers, including the RMN, while in APCs. I hope this also means anti-tank weapons. I've seen people use anti-tank weapons and get killed in these. But that's good because they used to do this and they would blow up the whole vehicle and kill everybody in it. It was really funny. This is a rare bug. You guys can read that. After placing 18 mine, soldiers now switch back to the weapon that they had before. That's a good change. Rockets from AT weapons now correctly pass through open doors and windows. This is a great change. This is actually in the open letter. This is a big problem in the game where you would, if you tried to fire a rocket out of a window, it would hit the window because it wasn't centered on your screen the way you'd think it kind of was. Like it was a little off center, and so it would just kill you, and it was really annoying. So there you go. They balanced the rifle grenade, the anti-tank penetration capabilities of the Soviet rifle grenade. It was higher than the other ones for no reason. I think the other one, that's right. They removed the incorrect parameter that led to the increased spread of each subsequent shot from the MG15. So if you guys didn't know, the MG15, the last German machine gun unlock, had a problem where every time you fired, the longer you fired, the more inaccurate it would get. They didn't mean to do that, so there you go. Added some new tanks to the practice mode. Yeah, AI soldiers can no longer shoot through the armor of the Greyhound. Nice. And then they fixed the % increased fire rate while using bolt action perks, which, guys, we're going to be checking out later this week. Keep an eye out for that video where we're going to be sniping, I believe, probably as the allies. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys get notifications for that. Ring that fucking bell. Yeah. So that'll be good. This was bugged. It didn't work. So now it does work. So that's good. And then the rest of these, they just changed some spawn points and things like that. So honestly, such an amazing update. Like, there's so many things they changed that really needed to be changed. Like, this was huge. This was like my favorite change. I'm so happy about this. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is great. This is great. It's all in all, it's just like a really good like set of changes. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's good changes overall. Devs did a good job. I love seeing, direct feedback being addressed, worked on, and fixed. That's what it's all about, baby. I love it. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below on all of these different changes. Love to hear them. Love to get a conversation going. Leave some feedback on what you think might be a problem, and maybe the devs will see it, and you'll get your fix in the next, making Enlisted a better place, number 66. Guys, we're only 4 away. That's crazy. And yeah, without anything else, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.